What's up, friends? Welcome to the Go Health Yourself channel. I'm John, and let's face it, a spinal cord injury can be really difficult at times, and it can really suck at times. So it's important to implement some things to make life easier and make life more enjoyable, because life already is difficult, and with a spinal cord injury, it can be way more difficult. So today I'm going to talk about 5 things that I've implemented into my life to make life more enjoyable and make things easier, give yourself more time, and overall just make the spinal cord injury just easier to deal with. So the last video, I apologize, the lighting was bad and all that. There's still doing renovations in my kitchen. They ripped out all the cabinets, the countertops, the appliances, so it's been kind of hectic in here, to say the least. But so we'll get right into it. Now, these 5 things I still am working on and trying to perfect, and I think it's just like an ongoing process. You're always going to get better, and there's never really any time you're going to be done doing this stuff. So it just helps make things more convenient and makes it so you can live a enjoyable and fulfilling life. Number 1 is very important. Take small steps. You always want to do this, as they say, take it one day at a time. It's super important to do that with a spinal cord injury, because everything can just blend all together and just become really crazy and out of control. Now, I like to call it the incremental approach. Just like setting big goals, you don't instantly accomplish the goal. You take very small steps leading up to the big goal. So just take it one day at a time, focus in one day, and before you know it, you'll have a routine down and schedule down, and you'll be able to do things easier and more in line, if that makes sense. But so that's very important. Number 1, to take small steps. Number 2 is create a routine. Now, I've got a morning routine that I do that I'm very strict about it, really dialed in, and my morning routine consists of stretching, bowel routine, showering, dressing, brushing teeth, and all that. I want to implement meditation into my morning routine, but I'm trying to get up earlier. I have a difficult time with doing that, and I really got to discipline myself even more to get up earlier. But you also, with the routine thing, it requires dedication and discipline. I got my notes here. Dedication and discipline. And it's also important to find a dedicated PCA, a personal care aide, and so they can help you with your routine, and they're on time and they're reliable and things like that. So you just want to get everything out of the way in the morning, so you'll have the rest of the day to do things that you want to do, or work towards your business, or whatever you want to do that can improve your life, like exercise and stuff like that. So a routine is really important, and it took me years to get my routine down, and there's definitely still little tweaks that I want to do with it to improve it. But yeah, number 2 is also, all these are really important, but number 2, routine, is very important. And when you have your routine down, it gives you more time during the day, like I said, to do the things that you want. So you don't have to worry about any of that other stuff at night or anything like that. So let's see here. So number 3 is find a hobby or set goals or develop a skill. Now, since we have physical limitations, if you do have a spinal cord injury, this can work for anybody that's not handicapped or doesn't have a spinal cord injury. These 5 things can help you in life no matter what your situation is. But yeah, hobbies, goals, and develop a skill, something that may be intellectual, like learn a new language, and really apply yourself. And if you've got more time during the day after doing the routine, you can do this. And I've learned so many things off YouTube University, I call it, because you can literally go on YouTube or the internet and learn anything that you want to. It's pretty amazing. So I learned to build websites on YouTube. Off the top of my head, I'm trying to think I learned to build websites. I learned a lot of videography from YouTube, which, you know, these videos aren't the best, but I try to give real good information. And I want to, you know, broaden my horizon with videography. But yeah, find some hobbies and goals, set big goals. I just accomplished a large goal that I will reveal in a couple videos down the road here when it gets a little warmer out. And this summer, I actually want to try to get into archery and kayaking. It's something that I've been thinking about the past few years, and I really would like to do it this summer. So that's something that I'm going to work towards. But yeah, the hobbies and the goals can really keep you occupied and keep your mind off the injury itself. So number 4, exercise and eating healthy. Now, this may be the most important thing. And exercise, you know, it improves your energy, improves your mood, it improves sleep, and it can regulate your blood pressure, and also healthy eating can do that too. But it took me years to really dial in my diet, and it's not something you do overnight. You want to take, again, an incremental approach and take steps, but that is super important too. It's something that has really changed my life for the better, exercise and eating healthy, and it's created so many opportunities for me to do things because I don't have the issues that come with not eating healthy and not exercising. There's just so many benefits for it, and it's one of the most important things you could do in your life. It helps the routine in the morning, like the bowel routine, especially if you're eating the right food. Your bowel routine is cut in half, maybe cut even more, maybe 3/4 of the time. So it works really well. And then number 5 is interact with others. Get out there. I mean, you do something. Get out into nature. That's a big thing that I love to do. Thankfully, we're blessed with it's called the East Coast Greenway. It's also called the Rails to Trails program, and it's a trail that runs along the East Coast, and they took a lot of old train tracks and turned it into a trail. So I love going on that during the summer. It's really healing to get out into nature, and it's really awesome because it's fairly flat. So where I live on the East Coast in Connecticut, it's really hilly in some parts. So it's really cool to have a place that's fairly flat. And I've got a Smart Drive power assist on my chair. So I use that in the trail, and it really helps. And I'm going to be making a video about the Smart Drive, so it's something I recommend too if you're looking to get out there and make it easier than having to push all the time. Yeah, get out there, do things, go shopping, attend events. I like to attend the farmers market in the summer, which hopefully in your area you have something like that. And if you're a healthy eater, I mean, the farmers market is like a dream because they've got all the fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, and everything that you can think of. And yeah, go to trade shows if you like it, because most of these times these things are real flat too. It's easy to get around in a wheelchair or a power chair. And you can attend car shows, air shows, which is another thing they do a lot in Connecticut, which is pretty awesome. And you really don't, it's usually in a parking lot, which is flat, and that's pretty awesome. And yeah, so those are the 5 things that can really make life more enjoyable. And we'll recap. Number 1, take small steps. Number 2, routine. Number 3, hobbies, goals, and develop a skill. Number 4 is exercising and eat healthy. And number 5 is interact with others and get out there. The community is super important to make your life, improve your life. And they usually, if you go on the internet, you can look up disabled communities or disabled groups that are doing things. And potentially, you know, it could be free, you know, where you could, you know, do water sports or just things like that. But it's a little heads up. You can go on the internet and check that out. But yeah, so I hope this helps you. And this is something that, like I said, I'm working on all the time and trying to improve my life and make spinal cord injuries suck a little bit less and really learn to enjoy life again. And oh, another thing I wanted to mention is the victim mentality. Now, that's something that I dwelled on for quite a while, and I'm still trying to work on. And you can't think of things like that because your life is just going to be miserable. You want to adopt the warrior mentality, where you look at a spinal cord injury as like a challenge. You know, this is a challenge, and you accept the challenge, and you're going to push through and fight for it. So thank you for watching, guys, and if you're new, guys and girls, and if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Greatly appreciate it. And as always, stay strong, stay active, stay creative, and go help yourself, friends. Over and out.